In 2008, a group of investors lost their entire life savings to one man. Doctors, professors, retired judges, a former SEC regulator. These were some of the smartest people in the room. And Bernie Madoff still took nearly $65 billion from them. If intelligence protected you from scams, how did this happen? The uncomfortable answer is that it does not protect you at all. In some cases, being smart makes you an easier target. IQ tests measure how well you solve abstract problems. They do not measure how well you detect manipulation. Those are two completely different mental skills. You can be brilliant at math and still fall for a con artist. Because scams are not solved with logic. They are solved with suspicion. Smart people are often trained to trust their own reasoning too much. This is called the bias blind spot. Researchers found that smarter people were just as biased as anyone else. But they were far more confident that they were not biased. That confidence is the exact crack a scammer needs. A con does not attack your intelligence, it attacks your ego. A scammer tells you that you are one of the smart ones. You are the exception. You see what others miss. The moment you believe that, your guard drops. This is called the halo effect. If someone seems competent in one area, we assume they are competent everywhere. Doctors trust financial advisors the way patients trust doctors. They assume expertise transfers. It does not. Look at Theranos. Elizabeth Holmes convinced former secretaries of state to join her board. Henry Kissinger, James Mattis. Brilliant, powerful men. None of them were trained to spot fraud in blood testing technology, but their presence made investors assume the technology was real. That is authority bias and social proof stacked together. Two of the most powerful shortcuts in the human brain. Here is the twist most people miss. Smart people do not fall for scams despite their intelligence. Sometimes they fall because of it. A brilliant mind can build a more convincing justification for a bad decision. Once a smart person commits to a belief, they defend it better than anyone. Even when the belief is wrong, your intelligence becomes a lawyer for your ego, not a judge of the truth. So, what actually protects people from scams? It is not IQ, it is cognitive humility. The willingness to say, I might be wrong about this,